ship them off, and they repair them and send them to the third world for people who have sight problems.
Well, you know, in Paris, I spent many years living there. They have a bunch of flea markets, and they have a special flea market, which is several blocks long, the glasses flea market. And you just go down there and you start checking glasses, and you see some that seem about the right thickness. You put them on, and you get the best you can get, and you pay $1 or something, you're set for life.
Yeah, that's probably, they may very well be Lions connected. We have a couple million people all over the world
Yeah.
who are members of the Lions Club.
Well, you know what I do for glasses is I should tip people to this. When I need glasses, and my vision changes, as everybody does when you get to be my age.
Exactly.
I go down to Walmart, which for $50 will give you a wonderful prescription analysis and checkup and a physical. They check for myopia or whatever all those things are that people get. And they even found that I have a small, one of those things that cuts your vision. You remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah, so at any rate, I have, that's why it costs you $50. You can't get one. You usually want $100, $200 for it. Then you ask them to write down your prescription. You send it to one of the numerous online glasses companies. I use Zuni. Now, I send this prescription in with everything on it, and I pick out of a bunch of, they have hundreds of wonderful frames. This is one of them. It's got the snaps and everything, and it's got the light hard lenses and so forth. They will send you pick there are a lot of knockoffs, incidentally. It's $200-$300 frame. You pick any frame you want in the world. Then you pick it out. Then you send in your prescription, and the total cost, including shipping and handling, the two lenses, the putting of it together, and the frame, $12.
$12? Really?
$12.
Wow. Well, I go to Dollar Days and I try on those reading glasses, and I get a pair that works pretty well, and that's what I do for my sight. It costs me about $5.
Well, you're very fortunate because for many years the optometrists in New York were paying off the legislature, and you could not buy those magnifying glasses. There are only 3 sizes anyway, normally. At any store here, you could go at any drugstore in the world had them except in New York State. It was illegal. You had to go to an optometrist and have him test your sight and give you a prescription and sell you the frames for the tune of $50, $100 or something, you know?
Only in New York.
Only in New York.
Hey, isn't it great we're on video now together, Reed? And you can see people who call into you now, and they can make faces at you. And
Yeah. Well, is this going to be online now on YouTube and all the other places?
Well, it's on your television show, so it's going to be on. It's going to be on whenever your television show.
Well, we do an archive every week on YouTube. So you can watch the shows way back. Actually, you can watch them far, far back.
I should be on YouTube then.
Yeah, there you go. So the whole world will watch you.
This proves that I'm not as close to 90 as you're inclined to.
I'm getting a communication. I couldn't hear it. But that's okay.
I'll get a better light in here next week when I call, so you can see me with all my warts and blemishes.
Okay, well, thank you.
Many of them.
Next time, I'd rather see your beautiful wife. He's married to a beautiful young woman who's a model. Did you know that?
Yes, I know her quite well.
Yeah.
I'm going out and shovel snow. And I tried to talk her out of it, but for some reason, she likes to go out and play around in the snow.
Oh, really?
It's quite a bit,
so she hasn't come back in yet. She said, I'll be gone about 20 minutes. It's been 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
Go check on her, Doug. It's windy out there.
Doug, at your age, do you still go out in the snow?
I'll bet she's building a snowman out there.
He doesn't want to hear that. Thank you for the call. And now we'll have to talk to you again on television.
I'm the snowman now. I don't build them anymore.
Bye, Doug.
Bye, Doug. Thanks again for dropping in.
Didn't I teach school with your lovely guest at one time? Did we teach school together somewhere?
Our paths crossed both at Mayville High School when I substituted up here at Mayville High School when it was Mayville, and then I did teach at Chautauqua High School before the merger.
Okay.
So, yeah, our paths have crossed a couple, and at Chautauqua Institution, so.
Okay, well, that explains it.
So he actually was teaching, he hadn't retired yet, huh?
I'd have to go back and look at the years and see where our paths overlapped.
Yeah.
But, yep, several times.
Well,
Yep.
thanks again, Doug.
Hey, thank you. Nice to see you all. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, and to that beautiful wife of yours. That's so nice to be able to see him.
It is. We could see him here.
We're also theoretically live all over the northern county, just about.
It's amazing.
so
I
people-
know that when we talk about Chautauqua Lake, it turns out that sometimes the northern county thinks that the lake is really in the southern part of the county. But when we look at the whole watershed, it does really extend. It's 180 square miles, and it covers. And of course, Bear Lake and Cassadaga Lake, your favorites, are two beautiful lakes. And I know that when we've traveled and visited both of those lakes, both to do some sampling on them and to check them and make sure that they're still healthy and working well, both of those lakes are just beautiful. Cassadaga and Bear are beautiful
And they
lakes.
have muskie.
Oh, absolutely,
And
yeah.
people don't realize that
Yep.
it's not only Chautauqua Lake, but
That's
the
right.
other
Yep.
lakes have a few.
Yep.
They don't stock them as heavily, though,
Right,
so they don't
right.
have quite as many.
Right.
And,
And natural shoreline has been a wonderful piece of how the lake can stay very healthy. And if you look at Cassadaga and Bear, they have some wonderful natural shoreline, and where the homeowners have really taken some time to change that mode, neat, perfect lawn to the lake, and now put a few more natural things there, and that's very, very helpful for the
I
creatures.
hear they're, well, we were so lucky to get Midway, speaking of,
We were
just so- I don't know how that happened, but whatever happened,
Governor Pataki, I think there was some
there was some-
environmental protection funds that were
Yeah.
available, and that was
he
a
wasn't all
wonderful
bad,
base.
was he? Well, at least
course
he
not.
didn't consort with women of the
yeah,
night, we'll put it that
really,
way,
yeah. He was-
like another governor.
He was very, very, very intent before he left office to
Yeah.
make sure that some of the lands were saved, and
Yeah,
Midway
that's
was
a
was
big
a big
chunk
one.
and
We
right
hope
on the
that-
lake, of
yeah,
course.
Yep.
Lawns. Tell me about lawns. You tell me that you're on the warpath about people fertilize their lawns. What's going on?
You know, I can hold up a few of the things that the Watershed
can't see it
Conservancy
anyway. It doesn't matter.
has done and printed and said, we know that nutrients into the lake are one of the biggest things that are harming all of our lakes. And the Chesapeake Bay, which is far, far away from here, but has the exact same problem, the nutrients that are going into those bodies of water. So fertilizers.
What are nutrients? You mean
Yeah,
fertilizers?
fertilizers of any kind. Actually,
Cesspools.
I can't
they're
pick on
great-
anyone,
they're-
but
they're great,
but yeah, the septic
nutrient.
tanks,
Yeah.
the sewer plants end up putting some products into the lake that also have nutrients
You're
in them.
kidding.
No, I'm not. And those are some things that are heavily regulated and may, in the end, need to be further regulated. But we've got a couple of things coming up that will give us some new, not regulations, but maybe some new guidelines, some things to help us do things a little bit better. The county has,
I guess
again...
you need regulations, but go ahead. The county's going to do what now about this?
Well, we've heard a couple of times, that they did studies and they've looked at it and they want to know more about it. And we really feel like that we've gotten a good handle over the last 10 years of what's really going on. And I think that with the newest thing that's coming out will be a document. It's going to be hopefully very long for those that want to read it, but very, very abbreviated and short and summarized for those that need a quick
It's going to
read.
say to what?
What we all need to do.
What do we need to do?
What we need to do. Hopefully it will tell us exactly if we're a homeowner, what we should do. If we're a farmer, what should we be doing? If we're a sewer plant operator.
Is Fred Crosscut, does he affect the lake with 100,000 cattle he's got up there?
He does, but in a very positive way, because Fred's been one of our very, very conscientious farmers.
He's a good farmer.
He sure
Good
is.
farmer.
He's an excellent
Yeah,
farmer.
he's quite a guy, you know.
Fred is
I have
wonderful.
him on the show all the time.
Yeah, Fred is sitting on the legislature now, he's going to be one of the people that will also help this management plan.
I guess he's the boss now, isn't he?
He may
He should be.
depending on how things went. I'm not quite sure how the
Well, the
decisions
election
and the
gave the
election.
Republicans the nod.
Oh, okay. All right, so Fred.
I guess they've
Okay.
declared it, but they're probably appealing it again and
Okay,
again.
so
and
that's
again.
why I was being a little-
They'll go to the
that's-
United States Supreme Court probably.
to decide if Fred should be chairman of the legislature in Chautauqua County.
Jane Conroe, she's one of the directors over there at the Conservancy. Who's the big shot over there?
John Jablonski is the executive director,
John Jablonski.
And John has been there for the 20 years that the Conservancy has been in business.
You might say he started it. He was there at the beginning, right?
He is. In fact, it was his idea. John is a well-trained student from Cornell and has just taken the